Now this is something I've been looking forward to. This is a Sony WH-1000XM3 noise cancelling headphones, just released a couple of weeks ago. Just came out in stores where I live, so I went out and grabbed it. Already this has gotten many good reviews, but the reason that you've subscribed to this channel is because you know that I give you nothing but the truth. So this is what I'm gonna do for you today. I'm gonna unbox this pair of headphones. I'm gonna give you my honest first impressions, and after this video I'm gonna release a series of videos covering various aspects of this pair of headphones. I just think that's better than squeezing everything into a single video. So if you don't want to miss out on future videos from this channel, please consider subscribing by clicking on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the bell to join my notification squad because I upload videos every single week and this is the only way you'll get notified. Okay, let's proceed with the unboxing. So it says on the box it supports HD voice hands-free calling, 10 minutes of charge, gives you playtime of 5 hours, maximum playback time of 30 hours, voice assistant support, I see Google Assistant and Siri. It also supports NFC pairing, Sense Engine, LDAC, wireless transmission, digital ANC, noise cancelling technology, DSEE-HX sound enhancement, and aptX HD as well. So audiophiles, you want to take note of that. Okay, I see a card with a prompt to download the app and pair these headphones to it. Woohoo! The case! Look at that! Look at the case! It's wrapped in some kind of fabric. This is probably the same kind of fabric that people make suits with. So it feels very premium. And check out the zip too, it's rose gold zip. Very nice. So far I'm loving the presentation here. Some literature. Okay, let's put this aside. Audio cable. A very short USB-C to USB Type-A charging cable, an airplane adapter. This is probably the kind that you can get very cheap at airports. The headphones. Fresh. I don't know. I just prefer how this looks compared to the previous model. The headphones are made of a type of plastic, but it doesn't feel cheap at all. Feels kind of premium with its smooth matte finish. Unlike the previous model, you don't have any visible metal parts here, but I think the headband is reinforced with metal. It's got a steel reinforcement. Yeah. So you can see it bends very well, very flexible, fits a wide variety of head sizes, even when the headband is collapsed. No creaking. Doesn't feel like I'm pushing it too far by stretching it out. Cause there's a folding mechanism here. You can fold inwards like this, or you can fold it flat and then inwards so that you can keep it in the case. The cushions feel very soft though. Not sure how comfortable they'll be, but it does seem a little more roomy than the previous models. Headband as well, pretty plush. Now the entire headphones has got a smooth matte surface, which feels pretty nice in my hands. And even a swiping surface for swipe controls is now completely smooth. As compared to the previous model which had a false leather surface, this one feels nicer to swipe. And combined with the rose gold accents, I think this one feels a lot more premium, even though the basic design is pretty much similar to the previous model. Okay, let me try how this feels on my head. I'm just gonna extend it all the way because I have a very big head. Okay, the clamping pressure is pretty gentle. Firm and gentle, just like the Bose QC35s. Yeah, doesn't feel tight on my head. Very nice. So now let's try its noise cancelling. Let me pair it up with my phone. Okay, it pairs pretty fast and it's got voice prompts too. Let's jump into the app. Okay, I think I need to update the software. Please hold on for a moment. Okay, thanks for waiting. It's done. Let me just clear everything first and yeah. Let's check out his noise cancelling. Yeah, I feel it. Okay, the noise cancelling is working. I can feel some pressure on my eardrums, and my voice, it sounds muffled. Okay, let's see if I can play around with noise cancelling settings. Oh, okay, so I can optimize my noise cancelling to my head, right? Just like the previous model. So let me start doing that. Okay, so it takes a short while to optimize. What it did was it played a series of tones. That whole process took about 10 seconds and I no longer get that pressure on my eardrums now. And check this out, the app has a dial here. The more you increase this dial, the more ambient sound you pass through. In fact, it's making use of the microphones in the ear cups to amplify my own voice back to me right now. But if you don't want to do this dial thing, you can just simply place your right hand on the right ear cup. Yeah, and it automatically allows the maximum level of ambient sound through. Now these features are not new, the previous models already had these features, but I just thought these are features worth mentioning. Okay, I do feel that the noise cancelling seems to be a little better than the previous model, but I don't think it's 4 times more powerful than the previous model, like what Sony said during the launch. Okay, I have an idea. My studio is really quiet right now, so I put on some ambient noise to make it a noisy environment, and we'll see how much noise this can cancel, okay? Okay, I've got some big speakers here, so let's do this. Okay. I think that this pair of headphones, yes, it cancels out a lot of noise, but they are mostly in the lower frequency range. The noise cancelling is powerful, but it's not 4 times more powerful than the previous model. It cancels more low frequency noise, but it seems to let in more high frequency and mid frequency sounds. I'm not completely sure yet, but I think this may have something to do with the cushions. You see, the cushions are a little softer than the previous model, and they seem to provide less passive noise reduction. Yeah, the cushions feel thinner and softer. Thinner and softer than the Bose headphones. They do a better job of reducing low frequency noise, but I'm still quite skeptical about its mid-range to high frequency noise reduction performance. Now this is not my final verdict about its noise cancelling performance. I think there are some things about these headphones which I do not quite understand yet, so I will test it in actual noisy places and come back to you with a report. But now let's test its audio performance. Now I'm gonna play some music on my iPhone. Now this does not have aptX codec, so if you're using a device with aptX or aptX HD codec, then you will get better audio performance and no AV syncing issues. But nonetheless, I will continue my test using my iPhone. Yeah, its audio performance is quite good. It's got meaty bass, its mid-range vocals performance is quite good as well. Clear, clean vocals. The highs though, the highs may seem a little too bright for my liking, but I think I can play around with the EQ settings, bring the highs down a little, because right now the headphones are set to neutral EQ settings, so I think I can play around with that. Let's switch on DSEE and see how much difference it makes. Yeah, the biggest difference you notice in DSEE is in the lower frequencies. The lower frequencies without DSEE tend to bleed into the mid-range. So if you activate DSEE, the bass will sound a lot cleaner in the mid-range and more punchy as well. So yeah, these are my first impressions of the Sony WH-1000XM3 noise cancelling headphones. Like I said, I will be using this for the next couple of weeks at least, and come back to you with more videos about various aspects of these headphones. So stay tuned. If you like this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up and sharing this video with your friends. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and remember to ring the bell to join my notification squad, because I upload videos every single week, and this is the only way you'll get notified. And if you think I'm doing a great job with these videos, you can treat me to a cup of coffee through Patreon or PayPal. Links are in the description, and I thank you in advance for your cups of coffee. So once again, my name is Aaron, you're watching Aaron is Wireless. This is the best YouTube tech review channel from Singapore, and I'll see you again in the next video. Facepalm out!